Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another monthly roundup. In today's video, I'll be highlighting the top 5 favorites in the fashion, beauty, and lifestyle categories for the month of June. I would also love to hear what you have been loving lately down in the comments below, and let's just jump right in. Starting off with the top 5 favorites in fashion. First up, we have this Tory Burch tote. This comes in multiple color options, but I went for the white. I love that it's a pretty bright white. It's a great summer bag. Size is perfect too. It's not too overwhelming, and it's just really versatile. I can carry this to dinner, but I can also use it as a pull bag as well. It's just one of those effortless summer handbags. I also really like the size of it. It's not too large, too overwhelming. I do want to point out that it is somewhat see-through, so if you don't love that about it, you could always add a pouch or use pouches on the inside of it, but I just have my stuff honestly free floating in here. Like, there's not much in here. I really don't need a ton in my handbag. So yeah, if you're curious, that's a really maybe not as exciting what's in my handbag, but it's truly just the necessities. That also happened to be one of the top 5 bestsellers for the month of June as well. If you're curious what the most shopped items were for the past month, I'll also put those in the description box down below, and I'll also round up the most shopped outfits from the month as well. My second fashion favorite is this pair of Chloe sandals. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna end up loving these when I ordered them, just because I don't have a ton of platform sandals in my wardrobe, and I thought they were a little bit different than my typical classic sort of basic style, but I ended up loving these sandals. They are so comfortable. I can just slip them on, easy, like kind of effortless summer shoe. And I do like that they're a platform. I feel like they're a little bit trendier in that aspect. It's a shoe that I haven't seen everywhere. They sort of have ended up being my sort of like a Birkenstock in my wardrobe. I don't have a Birkenstock, but I feel like this is more of my elevated designer version of that. So I just throw them on. I've even worn them with athleisure. I wore them at the beach nonstop, but they also look cute dressed up with white jeans. They do only come in whole sizes, so since I can be an 8.5 or 9, I went with a 9 in these, and they fit great. Last I checked, inventory was getting relatively low on these, so I will try to find them at different retailers in case they are out of stock in your size. Next up, this is actually a repeat from my May favorites, but I've just been so obsessed with them still that I had to include them again this month, and that is this pair of athletic shorts. I have just worn these on repeat. I have them in 2 colors. So basically, as long as they're both not dirty at the same time, I'm feeling good, and that's the shorts that I'm wearing. I wear them in a size medium. I love that they're flowy, but they do have the compressive shorts underneath, so you don't see too much, booty underneath, and the compression is not super tight. They're still really comfortable. The waistband's really comfortable. They're great athletic shorts if you're looking for a good pair. Next up is this pair of linen pants. I have actually owned these for a couple seasons now, and I just find myself reaching for them again and again throughout the summer season. I love to wear them around the house, working from home. I feel a little more put together than just wearing athleisure, but they're still super comfortable, great to travel in, great for casual, runs to the farmer's market or whatever event, not really events, but whatever you have going on that's casual. These are great summer pants. I wear them in a size 6, and I also think these were a bestseller this past month as well. I even could have worn them with the top that I'm wearing right now. I'm just wearing athletic shorts underneath, if I'm being honest, because you don't even see them, but that would be a cute option. And if you are curious, I will link this top below along with like any makeup or like details that you see here. I always get asked about these earrings. They are Tiffany pearls in the size 9 millimeters, I think. They're a little bit bigger, so I can't link those, but that's where these are from if you're curious. Moving into beauty, if you're looking for great just core beauty products for the summer season, I have some great recommendations for you. Starting off with a tinted sunscreen. I have been loving this one from Revision. This is a 100% mineral sunscreen that does have a tint to it, and I find day to day, this is what I reach for if I don't want to deal with foundation and like a full makeup routine. This is my go-to just summer tinted SPF. It does give my skin a little bit of color if I don't have a self tan. I do not really get out in the sun very much, so I'm either super fair or self tanned during the summertime. So if I'm not self tanned, it is a little bit dark for me. It just kind of brings a little extra color to my skin. So just wanted to point that out. If you are really fair, I don't know if this will necessarily work for you if you don't want added like bronze to your skin. It's SPF 45, and for easy summer makeup, I would definitely recommend going with a tinted sunscreen. Next beauty product, again, going with that theme of effortless summer beauty, I have been loving this Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Eye Balm. It's a peachy toned eye balm that really brightens up on your under eye area. And if you don't want that makeup look, I would recommend skipping concealer. If you still need a little bit of color correction, go for this Illuminating Eye Balm. It's basically skincare, but I have been using it in replace of concealer on those no makeup days. This combo was my go-to at the beach, go-to for going to the pool, or just if I don't want to deal with makeup routine, this is pretty much all I need for the day. So it does offer a little bit of color correction, and it just really brightens up the under eye without looking like cakey makeup on your skin. One thing I will mention about this is do not use a full pump. That's what I did the first time, and I was like, holy moly, this is a lot of product. I actually just barely pump the bottle out and use a little bit on both sides, and that's all you need. So definitely a heads up there, do not use a whole pump or you will hate the product because it's just way too much product. Next beauty favorite is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. Every summer I am so thankful for this product. This is the only deodorant that I have ever used that I truly never ever have to worry about any BO. Like, it is the most effective deodorant I've ever used. It actually kind of works as your perfume as well. Anytime I would wear this, I would always get compliments on how good I smelled, and that was all I had on. I have used this product since probably 2016. I just always go back to it. I will mention it will be included in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so if you don't want to buy 3 of them at a value price, I would still recommend grabbing just the single version, giving it a try. It is pricey if you look at it as a deodorant, but I'm telling you, nothing has ever compared to it as far as its effectiveness, and I just really like the smell as well. So yeah, if you do want to hold out and get it in bulk, you'll get 3 at a discounted price during the Nordstrom sale, but otherwise I would still recommend just giving this one a try. You can buy the single one at Nordstrom. If you don't end up thinking it's worth the money, you can still return it. Nordstrom's return policy is great. I kind of bought it expecting not to love it years and years ago, and I still rave about it to this day. I'm still just as obsessed as I was like in 2016 when I first tried it. And even then I was like, this is ridiculous to spend on deodorant when you can get it at the drugstore, but I'm telling you, it works completely different than those. Like, has been worth every penny. Next up, I have run out of another eyebrow pencil, so I wanted to include it in a favorites. It's been the brow product that I've used for the past year and a half, I guess. I just kind of always go back to it. It's from Sephora, and I use the color 1.5 taupe. That's what I have in my brows currently. It's just really light and natural. If you are fair and light, like you're looking for a really light, natural blonde sort of color shade, this is the one I use. I have gone through countless of these in the past year. I do have some empties I need to film, so stay tuned. We're gonna get through Nordstrom sale. Maybe at the end of July or the beginning of August, I'll have some more kind of product empties to review for you. But this brow pencil is waterproof. I usually stock up on it during Sephora sales because that's when it's 30% off, I believe, but even full price, it is just as cheap as drugstore, I feel like, these days. I think it's $12, and it's just a great natural shade, so I just kind of stick with it. Over the past year and a half or so, I really cut back on the amount of heat styling that I've done with my hair, so I really started to embrace my straighter hairstyle a lot more, especially on clean hair days. But as my hair gets dirtier, I feel like the straight hair doesn't look as great. Like today, this is just freshly washed hair. I blow dried it straight, and it's just a lot easier to maintain. But lately, I have started adding a curling iron back into my routine a little bit more, and I have been reaching for my T3 curling wand. I think I've had this thing since 2014. I feel like I have a blog post from like 2014 probably on my blog. I'll have to check the date of it. But if you're looking for a really great curling iron, I would definitely recommend this, especially if you like the versatility of it, because with this, you can just switch out the barrels. So I have a 1-inch barrel on this currently. They have larger sizes, more of a tapered one, depending on what you're looking for. My hair holds a 1-inch curl way better than a 1.25. I just feel like, especially for the length of my hair right now, it just doesn't hold that bigger curl as well. So I've been reaching for this a good bit this past month, and I did want to mention too, this will be in the Nordstrom sale. The wand I don't believe is included, the clip barrel is, but still a really great buy because normally you can get them, the highest discount is 20% off, but in the sale it's actually a little bit better than that. I think you end up saving $40 more than you would if you were getting it for 20% off. So maybe hold off on buying this until you can get on your hands on it during the Nordstrom sale. In my past couple of videos, I've had my hair curled and this is what I used, and I think I will be filming a little tutorial on how I curl my hair for Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, it's STRAWBERRYCHICXO. All right, let's jump into some lifestyle favorites. These are basically anything that don't fit into fashion and beauty. So it can be home, it could be food related, it can be pretty much anything. So you never know what you're gonna get in this category. So first up, I wanna mention my wet back from Amazon. I know I've mentioned this a couple times on my channel, but it has been even more of a favorite this month because we are currently renovating our pantry. So I find myself using this nearly every single day lately to clean up our floors after, and we don't wear shoes in our house, so I just feel better kind of giving this a rundown after people leave our house, even if they just like walk in the mudroom and take their shoes off. I like to clean the mudroom pretty much daily. This wet vac is so effective at cleaning your floors, and it's a 2-in-1, so it's a vacuum and a mop in one, so you can save some time. It self-propels, so it's really easy to push around. I would recommend waiting until Amazon Prime because I'm sure it will be on sale for that. If you're curious, those dates are July 16th and 17th. So if it's not on sale currently, because they do it from time to time, do like promos for $100 off or things like that, but I have a feeling Prime Day will probably be the best deal. So I would hold off on buying it for now, but it has definitely been my favorite Amazon purchase for the past year, and especially this month with the renovation. So speaking of the renovation, I can totally include the pantry project as one of my favorites. We are getting so close to the finish line. I feel like I'm gonna have to put it on pause for the next couple of weeks just with work being super crazy, but I'm hoping that we can paint and finish it up by like the end of July, early August. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're probably like, what, pantry renovation? But I've been sharing the progress over there. But I'll share a little sneak peek of it here, just like a quick little before and after if you're curious. But I'm loving how it's turning out. It has completely transformed that space, and we see it every time we walk into the house. So I'm just really looking forward to that being done and getting to organize it and moving all of our food back into our pantry. Another favorite, this is kind of like I guess kind of a family favorite, but I purchased a Ninja Creamy for Tim for Father's Day. And he has been using it every single night basically since he started using the recipes, and he's been so creative with them. If you are looking for recipe ideas, he's been sharing them on his new Instagram account. He is starting a fitness account over on Instagram. It is called Anchored, or Train with Anchored is the Instagram account. So if you're curious on my workouts and what we're doing health-wise, he's been making my workout program for the past year. So he's your go-to guy for that. I would recommend giving him a follow if you're looking for more health and fitness stuff, but also he's been sharing his Ninja Creamy recipes, and I have to say they have been really good. He makes like them healthy and like protein based, and it's such a good summer idea. So again, I would hold off. I do think that will be on sale. There's a lot of sales this month. Target does deals, Walmart has their deals, and then Amazon. So between those three, you can definitely get a good deal on the creamy. So I would hold off on buying them until then. I will be sharing more Prime deals and all of that once we get closer to it. Another home favorite I kind of rediscovered is my Pura device. I bought this a couple years ago. I think it was like the 2021 Nordstrom sale, and I I've had them in our home ever since, but I think I kind of ran out of scents and they've been plugged in, but I just kind of forgot about them until this past month. And I put some new scents in and I'm like, why do I not have these constantly going? Because it just smells so good. I have them at our front entry and then in our kitchen. So sort of both of the entry points to our homes. And I love that I can just control it on my phone. So I can set a timer if I want it to just run for 30 minutes in the morning. You can sort of set a schedule, which is way more convenient than lighting candles. Remember to, blow them out, worrying about them being a fire hazard, all of that. I just don't see the appeal of having candles anymore when there is the Pura device. It just makes way more sense and you can switch out the scents. So I've been really loving that again this past month. But again, those will be included in the Nordstrom sale as well. So if you want like a good deal on it and you can get multiple scents, I would hold off until then, but I will go ahead and link it down below if you want to check it out. I also think that'd be a really good gift idea. So if you want to stock up, like I know some people do their Christmas and holiday shopping in July with all the Christmas in July deals, that would be one that I would put on your list to consider. Kind of a random favorite, but a YouTube channel that I discovered this past month and have been completely obsessed with is the Homeworthy YouTube channel. I don't know if you have watched it before, but I have been obsessed with watching the home tours on there, and I just find them so inspiring, and I just love to hear people talk about unique pieces in their home. So that's kind of been what I have been watching when I get ready in the morning and things like that. Although I will say it's added home projects and things to my to-do list exponentially since watching it, because I've gotten so many good ideas on there. Yeah, just kind of a random YouTube channel that I have been loving this month as well. And then because oh, sorry, my lights have gone out. The battery's dead per usual, but we're just gonna finish out this video. But y'all, I did a thing this past week and I have to include it as a favorite because I cannot wait. Like, I'll probably cry just thinking about it. But I booked a trip to London in August with a friend and we are going to Taylor Swift Eras Tour again. I cannot believe it. I need to start a countdown on my phone because I am just so excited for that trip and so thankful that we get to do that and it made it out of the group chat. So even though it hasn't happened yet, I can include it as a favorite because I know it's gonna be a favorite for sure. And I do plan to vlog that trip because I just think it'd be really fun to look back on as personal memories as well. So I think that'd be kind of a fun video that we can all look forward to if y'all want to come along with me into the Eras Tour again. So if you have any London recommendations, Tim and I did go this past winter time. We went to a Manchester United game in Manchester and then got to see London at Christmas. But if you have any good girly spots, because my friend going with me, we're both like into like all the pink things and all the girly things, definitely let me know if you have any must-haves in London. And that wraps up my June favorites. Don't forget to let me know something you are currently loving down in the comments below. Get ready because Sunday starts Strawberry Chic in sale week, so I'll be having a new video here on my channel every single week, and I could include that as a favorite because I cannot wait for all of the fun to come with Nordstrom sale. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you very soon, pretty much daily for the next week. So I will see you then. Have a good one. Bye.